Church leaders, bishops, pastors from Teso, Lango and Acholi region have today convened at the Rubaga Miracle Center Cathedral to engage with authorities on the wealth creation program that kicks off in August and September. Channel 44 interacted with some pastoral leaders who expressed hope in the new operation to eradicate poverty.
Myself, I'm Peter King Mwaka from Gulu, and I'm part of the delegates that came to Miracle Center today. As we look at, we've been invited as a delegate, pastors who have come from different Pentecostal churches to discuss and see a way forward to wealth creation.
Pastor Robert Kayanja is really having a very good vision for us to transform our community, to transform our churches, to transform our leaders, especially the Christian but the born again. And we expect to receive more skills on wealth creation. We expect also to receive more information on how to sustain the work that has been created.
They get executed through the churches, especially in northern Uganda, which has been economically lagged behind for a long period. And I believe that through the church, because we understand the principles of prosperity, these government programs which have been tried and have not succeeded, this time they will succeed on the grounds that the church has seen the loopholes where the government did not put emphasis, especially on crops like coffee. They introduced coffee in northern Uganda, and then the people planted it, but there was no market strategies. People harvested the coffee, they never saw a single buyer.
But I'm also honored to be here this morning to witness the wealth creation program that is almost set to begin. We are coming to learn, we are coming to see what programs are right here in our discussion.
Pastor Robert Kayanja, who opened the forum which kicked off with the breakfast, stressed the need for the church to step forward and lead the way in prosperity, since most churches across the country are impoverished.
It's not only lack of money. Poverty is mainly. Poverty is the spirit. Why will your neighbor start bewitching you? Because you drive better. And by God's grace, you're going to drive much more better than you've been driving. But you look at, the Bible said, remember the Lord thy God, because it's He who gives you power to create what? So this idea of General Oketa and the President of Jerusalem of wealth creation is biblical. Yes. But because they are not bishops, so they couldn't quote a scripture.
Give them a script.
They just came and said, Operation Wealth Creation, because they're soldiers. But they didn't know God is the one who said it. Remember the Lord thy God, because it still gives thee power to create one. On the day of Pentecost, they received power.
Major General Julius Oketa, the Deputy Chairperson to General Salim Saleh, with the Operation Creation Program, revealed how 15 storage facilities have been created, while the program will be targeting 150 storage facilities within 242 constituencies across the country.
Then we have given you 1 acre, either apples or oranges. You are also going to get something from there. That's why you say we give you a mixed enterprise. We give you coffee, we give you the type of fruits you want. Then below the fruits you are doing soya beans, you are doing coffee, or other things. So that the total income, the stress you have been having for the last 3 years, that is away for the 5 years.
The first pilot study was first tested with 50 veterans of Luero and was later successful. Oketa now says this new plan, engineered by the President, will not start at sub-county level, but will begin at parish and village levels.
We have spent about 15 million to buy about 240 pickups for the regional coordinators where in the district, so that they can meet the farmers and help them support their operation. But this issue of traveling abroad, allowances in hotel bigger than this, allowance in the pocket, 60% of the total budget, or 200 million, is paid for. Isn't it? And so we have realized that all this we are counting to you is what we have done out of that 200 million, which has never happened by those people, and yet they were using the same money. You get the point? So, in another word, we have helped to expose them that they were stealing, and there's no more stealing.
The projection is that 2.4 million people will be approached and empowered on a daily basis. The Operation Wealth team is currently in talks with banks to lower lending rates from 25% to as low as 6%, and electricity tariffs should be dropped to affordable levels, and the creation of water sources be moved closer to farming areas. The creation model will this time only focus on agriculture and empowering local people to farm 1 acre with coffee, tea, fruits, and other homestead cash crops and foods. The United Kingdom has already signed an MOU with Uganda to provide fertilizers to boost coffee production from 6 kilograms a tree to at least 24 kilograms a tree, just like the production levels in Brazil where they utilize fertilizers. This time, a farmer will get seedlings and fertilizers at village level from the Wealth Creation Project team once they approach them. Andrew Arinitwe, Channel 44 News, Rubaga Miracle Center, Cathedral.